Good morning, guys, and Dorina. Dorina is a very good friend of mine, and I'm happy that you are part of this video now, just because I'm mentioning your name. This is episode number 5 of season 2, my 5th video already in Germany. Time is running fast. And today is not just the first 4K video, I'm just trying out if 4K is a thing that I could use. It's also kind of the last video that I'm shooting here in Breidenstein, the village where my wife is from. Because tomorrow, or by the time you're watching this today, we are moving to our friends. So one of you guys actually asked me in a comment a couple of weeks ago already if my values changed due to our stay in the Philippines. So if the Philippines kind of changed my values in life, and if this is positive or negative. And today I'm going to talk about this, how the Philippines changed my personal values. And again, I have 10 points, 10 that I learned or that I developed in the Philippines.
I am made to be free.
This is actually the school where my wife Ina went to. This school.
Well, I am made to be free. Been thinking about myself and myself only. I've been like that since I was a kid. I've always put my feet wherever I want to. Before I saw who I could be, kept thinking, where did I go wrong? Then realizing where I do come from. Was that
So, but before I can tell you how my values changed in the Philippines, I really had to think what my values actually were before. So this is not a complete list, these are just some ideas that popped into my mind when I thought about my own values. And I'm sitting here kind of uncomfortably. Much better, and you can see the nice railway track in the background. And I filmed here before, so check out the video here in the info box. Okay, my values that I had before. So I think I was friendly to people. I think I was concerned already for the poor or for the neglected ones, or kind of. That also kind of motivated us to go abroad. But also I was adventurous. So I like to do like fun stuff, a little bit out of the box, to be a little bit different than all the others. I'm a good talker, but not really a good listener. And I really like to discuss things and to have like those long, badass discussions about everything. And I like to be right in the end. Hello. Bye-bye. I valued my faith in God before. So I went to church and I prayed, I read my Bible and everything. So that was important to me already. And I loved food. And probably there's much more. So if you knew me already from before the Philippines, just leave me a few comments and tell me how you saw my values before. This is going to be interesting. And it's not that everything completely changed in the Philippines, and a lot of things that changed, they didn't really change because of the Philippines, but because of all the things that happened during the time on the Philippines. And so, oh, it's so beautiful here. Look around. But again, before I get to it, I have to say thank you. Thank you so much for all of you subscribers, for all your love and everything you shared with me during the last videos. I made this video about mental health, about my own experiences, about depression, and I made another video that was really received well from all of you, and you left me like hundreds of comments, very, very encouraging, and I just love to read and really try to answer all of them, and I'm very sorry if I kind of forget one or two of you. I really try my best. But thank you so much for all the love and for all the positivity and everything that you share with me. But now, without further ado, let's get right to it. 10 values that changed or that I learned during my time in the Philippines. First of all, I'm still concerned for the poor. But for the first time in my life, I really kind of experienced what it means to be poor, so we live together with the poor. So I think now I'm still concerned for them, but I understand them a little better. What changed in my value is that I don't just have compassion for poor people, but I try to understand their mindset. I hope you understand what I mean. So just giving out money to the poor is not really helping. Maybe it's helping on the short run. You really need to help poor people to feel valued, to feel loved, and to have those dreams and those long-term visions for their lives. And that really helps them to work hard and to get out of it. Then secondly, I'm still kind of laid back. I still like to enjoy my life and to watch Netflix and everything, but I'm not really doing this that often anymore. There are not those binge-watching days anymore. I think this value kind of changed in the Philippines. I acknowledged and I learned that I have to work hard on stuff that I like, that I believe in order to get somewhere. And actually this is a kind of a new value for me. Being diligent, working hard, and not allowing myself too much leisure. And this is a beautiful bridge. And thirdly, I want to listen more and to talk less. And I'm not yet perfect in this. I really need to learn this more and more. But now I value it more. Like good listeners, people who are listening more than they are talking, people who are remembering things that somebody else said before. For a good and healthy conversation, you need people who are listening well. German communication can be quite direct and quite strict and everything. And coming back from the Philippines, I still feel that I'm more sensitive to this. I'm so thankful for all of you Filipinos. You taught me a little bit more about communication, and I want to implement more of this. Point number 4. I learned a lot more about God. In the Philippines, religion and God and everything is valued much higher than it is in Germany. It used to be in Germany like this for the past decades, hundreds of years, but now people are getting more and more atheistic and everything, and so believers, people who believe in God and Jesus and everything, are often considered kind of dumb or so. And especially in times when I really doubt, it helps me to remember that most Filipinos can really put their trust in God. Almost everybody believes something, at least. They believe in a God. Maybe not necessarily into Jesus and Bible and everything, but at least every Filipino that I met would acknowledge that there is a God. And in times when I doubt, I try to remember this. There are people in the Philippines who don't have any trust issues with God. And that helps me again to put my trust into Jesus as well. This is not really a value change, but it made my value, like being a Christian, a little bit stronger. Value number 5. I'm more open and welcoming now to people from other countries. Because I was a foreigner in the Philippines and I was happy that I was received so well. So I want to be more open as well for foreigners and for whoever is traveling or living in our country here. And another value that I learned is flexibility. Filipinos can be really flexible. They can sleep everywhere. They are traveling through many countries due to work, being OFWs. They can adjust to many life circumstances. A value that I appreciate very much and that I want to learn more. Be flexible, Tobi. I just saw this nice little pond or lake. Let's check it out. It's kind of dangerous.
Could hear my father's voice.
Value number 7. I really learned to be much more thankful than I was before. In the Philippines, I learned thankfulness. People are thankful in their circumstances, even if they are very hard. And getting to know a different lifestyle also showed me that some of the things that I can enjoy here in Germany are not normal at all, but they are a privilege and I want to be thankful for them. So it doesn't matter where you are, be thankful. This is a value I really took away from the Philippines. I want to be much more thankful.
Knowing soon we'll be back home.
just gets too hot here to wear a jacket like this.
Oh, man!
Next point, exercise. Maybe that's not a typical Filipino thing to do, although there are Filipinos, of course, working out. But that's a thing that I learned in the Philippines. I was in a bad shape, I was getting sick pretty regularly. And then I started working out and I lost like 25 kilos. I feel so much better now. And the background is kind of bright, so maybe it's a little better now. So in living a healthy lifestyle, eating healthier and working out is a value that I didn't have before, so I took this away from the Philippines. Thank you. Value number 9 that I took away from the Philippines is also a value that's not completely new to me. It's being together with people. Filipinos are very sociable. They don't like normally to be alone. They like to be together with many people. They like it kind of loud. And when they are together, they are just together. So it's not really about what you're doing together. It's really about enjoying each other's company. In some relationships or friendships in Germany, it's really about like, what are you doing? It's about deep conversations. And sometimes this could be a pressure. What I took away from the Philippines is that I want to love and to enjoy the time that I have with my friends, with my family, without having any kind of expectation. You get what I mean? This is very special for me because it takes away the pressure out of relationships. You can talk, you can just like be silent together as well. A nice thing, a value that I took away. Let's come to the last thing now.
You told me about the hidden place.
And point number 10 is, I actually kind of forgot. Food. As I mentioned before, I like good food, and good food is much more special now to me than it was before, because it's much more special as well in the Philippines. Really good quality food is expensive and you don't enjoy it like every day. That's why now if I have like the real good meat and good vegetables and high quality food, I enjoy it even more. Okay guys, that was just a few of my thoughts that I wanted to share with you about how my values kind of changed and what I learned in the Philippines basically. There's much more, and maybe I will make another video about this. I hope you like this video so far anyway. There are also different things that I learned. Things that are kind of a no-go in Germany. For example, burping in public. Anyway, that's stuff for another video. If you liked the video and the landscape and everything around, just leave me a big thumbs up. And if you didn't like it, just do it anyways, because it actually makes a difference. Subscribe to this channel if you aren't already, and ring the funny little bell in order to get notified when a new video drops, which will be soon hopefully. And then I'm left to say, enjoy your life wherever you are. Thank you so much, I really appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for all the love and for taking time to watch the videos. I'm not entitled to this, I'm just grateful for that. Have a wonderful day and see you in the next video. Bye. And also thank you, Dorina, for being my friend.